Arrow key. That sounds like a name, somebody's name. Arrow key. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing arrow key. Alright, so I push live. Testing, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich, 10, 9, 8. Okay, cool, there you go. I can hear me. Ali, accent free. LA, are you there? Present. Good, I can hear myself. I have to fix the light. It shows up differently on different devices, so I had to remember to keep that point in mind. And let me lower the light. Let me fix my onesie real quick while no one's in here. There, fix my hair. There we go. Okay, let me push pause. I'm trying to push pause. Wow. Hang on. I'm like, that's weird. Okay, so that's good. I have the sound check on there. That's good. I was able to successfully hear myself, and I don't hear the TV in the background, so that's perfect too. Let me get... Ooh, it's kind of hard to see. I have to wait for my eyes to adjust. They shouldn't have to. My eyes should not have to adjust because the light is always like this. So what I'm saying is, I did move the ring light around into a different spot. So yeah, I had to get used to how the light looks right now, if that makes any sense. I'm quite sure it does. I'm going to try out this earring and see how it picks up. Now, I'm still getting ready. Never mind me. What's new? She's still getting ready. Oh my gosh, she's so unprofessional. I don't know if I'm being unprofessional when I am here on time. I am getting ready. Cool. Hi, Anthony. Clips until I can go live. New channel. That's what's up. Yeah, drop them clips, man. Go for it. I'm over here getting ready. It shouldn't take you too long to go live as long as you keep going the way you're going. YouTube is trying to get more flexible with working with us, but my concern is how longer are they going to have this window open for us to be like this until they change the rules again. It's a sad shame. So, good morning to all of you. Thank you for coming in. Never mind me. I'm still getting ready. My earring just popped out. Like you know how you clip it and put it into there? It came out that way. Let me put it back in here. It's August. No. It's September 3rd. And I'm not going to say already because it's going by rather well. I'm thankful for that because it seemed like last month when I was on here making these videos, Monday through Friday, I was like, yo, it's already August 5th. How could it happen? It just started. But this month, it's going by, and I'm not feeling like I'm in some type of time warp vortex. So perhaps this month, since it's starting off peacefully, it will continue to be peaceful enough so we can be about our business and get things taken care of before winter comes. Winter is around the corner. Are you ready? Long sigh. Okay, let me get oh, look it. I'm gonna put some more ladybugs in here. Once I get the computer to cooperate with me, then we can move forward. Oh yeah, let me take this thing out. Power out. Disconnected. I don't need to put that in there. I can put that in here. Kiff. That show's good on Disney. But we're not talking about Disney today, are we? No, we're going to be talking about exploring the YouTube Bible. Hello, my name is Elay, pronounced like Elay, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm so breezy. And today, on Wednesday, I will be exploring the YouTube Bible. Come with me as I explore the YouTube Bible and all the shenanigans within it. Ah, yes. Nothing like eating some Texas toast, cracking open the YouTube Bible, having a cool, tall beverage, and drinking it. Yes, as we explore the YouTube Bible this early Wednesday morning, before the sun comes up. Yes, before the sun comes up. Will the sun ever come up, Doctor? I don't know, darling. I don't know. Da 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 da. And the world will never know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We already have 3 glorious thumbs ups in the chat, and I appreciate you guys very much. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025, and the time is 5:03 a.m. in the morning. Yesterday, the sun came up really late. I think I made a live stream yesterday for a couple of hours. Usually the sun is up more than that by the time I get done. But no, it was taking this precious time this time around. So we are entering the fall season, I suppose. I suppose. Let me look and see if I can open up a new tab and see exactly what day harvest season is for my peace of mind. I do want to know. Let me see what I can find in here. So when is the first day of harvest season? Is the first day of harvest season 2025. The first day of harvest season varies widely by crop region and farming. Come on, give me a date. No technicalities. I just need to know when harvest season is. Okay, so the traditional harvest time often begins around the autumnal equinox. It's September 22nd, guys. I found my answer. It took forever to find that answer. Thank you, AI Overview, for giving me that answer. I had to fix this. Just a second. There we go. There. I'm back. So yes, we have a couple weeks before harvest season come. Harvest season is September 22nd. It seems like harvest season bounces around from month to month. Is it me or no? Before we really get started into the subject, I usually, poke around on the computer or chat with you guys to see what's going on. I really thought harvest season was a different time. Why does it seem like the harvest season change every year? I'm about to find out right now, see what's going on. It says it seems like harvest season changes each year because while the astronomical seasons are fixed, the biological and archaeological timing depends on local variable conditions like weather. No, I mean not like far as weather. I mean like, why do it seem like the harvest seasons change far as date? Like, meaning like every month. Let me see if I get a different answer. I'm curious to know. So it's not really telling me anything. What I will have to do is look through some old calendars and see what will happen. because it seems like to me the harvest season started. I thought the harvest season used to be in October. Or that's when it really appears it actually begins, because that's when you really start seeing pumpkins and stuff in the store. Hey, Chile, what's going on? Hi. I was up here figuring out, I've just found out harvest season is September 22nd. You know, I like the harvest season. And I was wondering, it also seems like the harvest season changes sometimes. Like sometimes it seems like harvest season starts in October. Is it me or no? But today, according to AI Overview, for this year, harvest season starts on September 22nd. And so for that, I'm going to put some leaves in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Everybody's out back to their regular schedules. The poor children are going to school. Now they have to get their education. Yes, I know. But good mercy. You know, some of you had to go back to work. But there was we actually had a kid in the chat. It was her. She announced to all of us that it was her last day of summer vacation on Labor Day. And she was sad. Yeah, yay, school. You guys, the school buses are out. Please, when you see a school bus, for crying out loud, stop. It's a sad shame how people be in such a rush and be like, I don't care. F them kids, I gotta get to work. I'm like, are you serious? Well, you're gonna be greeted with a pretty package in your mailbox. And it's gonna be a ticket, and you gonna be crying. What have I done? Yes, what have you done? Look at me. I'm actually doing great this morning. I'm talking with you guys and typing a little bit. Harvest season. We have Anthony Henderson says, depend on the plants. Some plants are picked earlier. That's what the computer was saying. Harvest season, as far as the plants, yes, it's always rotating differently. It's constantly changing. But especially according to the Farmer's Almanac. Shouts out to the Farmer's Almanac. But by way of it being deemed official for regular people, it seems like harvest season bounces around between months. Harvest season begins September 22nd. There. I finally put that down in there. We are past the 10-minute mark. I have leaves in there. Thank you guys for coming in. Once again, shouts out to Chile and Anthony Henderson and all the invisible people who are watching me in here. Thank you for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Mondays and Tuesdays, you'll get the morning moo, where I help you on Monday and Tuesday power moo your work week. And I'll be on just talk about random things, be it restaurants, or mainly I've been talking about food. That's crazy. But Monday moo, morning madness, let's power moo. I have my call suit on, getting you amped up to get started with your work day, your work week. Wednesday, welcome in. I have on my it's a Minnie Mouse onesie, but it's polka dot, and it's exploring the YouTube abo. Or you guys watch me and listen while I figure out other rules that YouTube have on here that are constantly changing. I get caught up on the changes and inform you on the changes. And I also discover the unfortunate loopholes, and I see how people are working, let's say, their YouTube movie magic to get things done, meaning the lazy way to make videos and still get away with it. By me reading this stuff and taking my time to do this on a Wednesday, it keeps me caught up. So it's like 3 things in one. I'm learning and I'm hanging out with you guys. Tomorrow I'll be on their regular clothes. And Thursdays is usually a random Thursday, so I might talk about something really serious that day. If I remember before I start, I'll let you guys know, tomorrow's going to be a serious topic. Or before I come on, I'll be like, this is going to be a serious topic, so If you don't want to be here, see you tomorrow. Friday is Hercules the Sharks. Back by popular demand, we have Hercules the Shark. And I have a couple of days off now, so I can rest my voice, be with the family, and avoid YouTube fatigue. YouTube fatigue. Shout out to my husband for helping me with my scheduling, because I was struggling with that, because I'll be on YouTube 7 days a week, and that's kind of not healthy. So we finally got this hammered down into a decent schedule. I'm getting ready to start the information highway, for lack of a better word, and read about the YouTube rules. Today I wrote down in here, what's the difference between vertical feed and shorts feed? What's the difference between vertical feed and shorts feed? I honestly want to know, because when I go to YouTube Studio every day and I see like all the charts and stuff, they have like the video, let's say, once I'm finished live streaming on here, I'll go into YouTube Studio and check out my watch time and my, how many people came in collectively. In addition to that, it'll show me how many people watched the live stream through vertical feed, shorts feed, and then it's got 3 other options. So I wanted to know, what's the difference between the vertical feed and the shorts feed, because they're both vertical formats. And yes, I do know that there's 2 different, should I say, 2 different streams in reference to live streaming, to my knowledge. But why do YouTube have to make it that dang complex? It's the stuff like that with me with YouTube. Why do you have to make something that seems so simple so complicated? Shouts out to Avril Lavigne. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Yeah. So that's my concern with YouTube. You guys be messing up and picking the wrong stuff to fool around with. So let me pull up my tab so I can fill myself in at the same time, so I can walk away. I'm going to be on this live stream until I get a full understanding of what in the world is going on. So I asked, what is the difference between vertical feed and the YouTube short feed? And this is what AI Overview said. Let me get it set up here. The shorts, oh, thank you, AI, for providing the answer. I'm going to get right into this, guys. Welcome in. The shorts feed contains short form videos, typically under 60 seconds. Whereas the vertical feed is specifically for vertical live streams, which are live videos filmed in a tall aspect ratio. While a live stream preview might appear in the shorts feed, you must click through the vertical live feed to interact with it in real time. Here's all that confusing stuff that they need to compile into just one thing, my opinion. I might have a lot of questions to ask in reference to this, so for me, thinking out loud, my best bet is to start with a new sheet of paper, a clean sheet of paper, take my notes, and so I don't lose my order, because I'm going to do my best to break this down so I can have a full understanding. Exactly. So what is the difference? So I need to read that again. The shorts feeds contain short form videos. The shorts feed contains short form videos. I know that. And then it says here, typically under 60 seconds. Well, remember, maybe 3 months ago, they allowed for shorts to be 3 minutes. So basically, why would you want the shorts to be 3 minutes? Because that could be a video, and that could go into the other part of your monetization. See, this is that stuff. It's like I'm reading court documents, and it shouldn't be this difficult. So those are the questions just in that one sentence alone that I'm wondering about. The shorts feed contains short form videos, typically under 60 seconds. Not anymore. So I'm writing this down, under 60 seconds. So my next question from that is, I thought YouTube allowed us to upload 3-minute shorts. Isn't that true? Didn't YouTube allow us to upload 3-minute shorts now? So what I'm going to do is open up the tab. It says I want to post side-by-side clip, but YouTube made it a top-bottom clip instead. Shorts are still anything under 3 minutes automatically. Yes. So my question is this. Because you know when you go to the desktop portion, and I'm streaming off my cell phone, so I'm trying to remember everything. When you go to your YouTube studio and you go to the monetization portion, and it shows 2 tiers. You can get 3,000 watch time hours, or you can get 4,000 watch time hours. In addition to that, with the shorts, you can get like how many views, like 1 million something views or something. That's crazy. But my thing is, if you're going to allow up to a 3-minute short, and all you're worried about in reference to the shorts is the views, why would you make shorts be 3 minutes? Because 3 minutes is a dang video. Why would shorts be 3 minutes and the only focus is how many spins it gets? Time shouldn't matter in regards to that. So they have 2 different feeds, vertical and horizontal. No, in my mind they have 3 different feeds. 2 forms of vertical and the horizontal, right? So let me do my best to keep my place in this. I should add this to YouTube, but they're probably already watching. What I'm going to do is add YouTube because I have so many questions. I'm going into YouTube Studio right now. And I'm going to add this to YouTube. So I'm in Studio. And then I'm going to put at YouTube in reference to this. YouTube. And then after that, I'm going to put, I have so many questions. Have so many questions. I have so many questions about this topic. And I am live streaming right now to try and figure this all out. All out about said topic today. I'm writing to YouTube. The same thing I'm typing in YouTube, you'll be able to see what I wrote in the description. I have so many questions about this topic, and I am live streaming right now to try and figure this all out right now. RIGHT now. And the topic is YouTube vertical feed versus the shorts feed. What a way to start the work week. I'm actually studying, trying to figure this out. Copy, because I know I've been help on Wednesdays for people on here. and put thank you for lending an ear. And put please have a nice day. There. I did it. So once I push save, to me it'll be official. I'm going to put some flowers next to my comment. Once I push save, you guys will be able to see in the description what I typed to the YouTube people. I try not to bother them all the time, but with this one specific video, I'm going to give them a holler, and from there they'll see I have a few other videos in reference to exploring the YouTube Bible. And perhaps with this video, they'll be able to explain things better. So let me minimize that. Oh, you know what? So what I was saying is, now that I can go on the studio page on my computer, it has here, when you go to YouTube Studio, earn on YouTube, guys, it has 2 tiers now, right? What's going on, Tarsus? Thank you so much. Yeah. Everybody's back on their regular schedule now. So, everyone's at school. And it's kind of like, I have a little school now. I have a little school now. And I'm exploring the YouTube Bible. And so, I'm looking on... Good morning to you again. Thank you for coming in. Right now, I am looking at the... I'm in YouTube Studio and I'm under the Earn tab. And my question is this: for eligibility, you have to have the minimum of 500 subscribers. Once upon a time, it used to be 1,000. And you had to have a minimum of 3 video uploads within the 90 days time. But what I'm focusing on right here is, in the last 365 days for the first year, you have to have 3,000 hours of watch time. But what I'm confused about is this. In reference to the vertical views, you had to have 3 million with the M, 3 million short views in order to you know, rank up in the tiers for monetization. I'm not focused on monetization. What I'm confused about are these YouTube rules, and where they say the shorts feed contains short form videos, typically under 30 seconds. But Anthony and I both agree that they've changed the rules and YouTube shorts can now be 3 minutes or less. I'm like, if the main focus for us to get into the quote YouTube partner program is just views on shorts, why would they lengthen the time of the short if the only thing that's important is the spins? It seems as though it will be a conflict of interest far as having the time be divided up properly. In my mind, because I'm used to getting the short end of the stick in a lot of things, and I try to frame life not to be one-minded. I really try to be open about it, but realistically speaking, in my past, I was always getting the short end of the stick. So I'm viewing this as it does us smaller YouTubers a disservice, because it's siphoning away watch time if we're uploading 3-minute shorts, and that time that they're watching your 3 minutes are not going to regular watch time. It's like a intentional monkey wrench to divide your time and or to make you stay on the app longer to work 3 times as hard, and that's not cool neither. So what I'm reading now is, what is the difference between the YouTube shorts and vertical? The shorts feed contains short form videos, typically under 60 seconds. Now it's 3 minutes or less. Whereas the vertical feed is specifically for vertical live streams. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm on the vertical live stream off my Android phone. Shouts out to Android. Vertical live streams, which are live videos filmed in the tall aspect ratio. That's that. While live streams previews might appear in the shorts feed, You must click through the vertical live feed to interact with it in real time. Once again, the separance. Why make it so difficult for people to come to anyone's platform? If you see it, you should be able to fall right in. YouTube is making something that could be so simple, so complex. I'm thinking lightly on when I was on TikTok, I don't think I had that issue. They have different bubbles that you can partake in, but good mercy, if I see something going down my vertical on TikTok, like a lady, like for instance, I'm subscribed to a lady who sings. She teaches you how to sing, and she's so cool. So when I go in there and she's live, I can fall right in. It's, it's no separance of, oh, you gotta go here to see her exclusively. I'm like, I'm in the app. Isn't that exclusive enough? Thank you so much. So, yeah, man, don't get so hungry. I am hungry for knowledge. I am trying to figure this out. So, yes, we've confirmed that about the YouTube Shorts, they're 3 minutes or less. And while a live stream preview might appear in the Shorts feed, you must click through the vertical live feed to interact. I'm going to read some more. It has here Shorts feed. Content, short form vertical videos under 60 seconds, though it can be longer, is finally discussed. Purposes, discovering new videos and creators similar to TikTok. They were bold enough to submit their nemesis, their social media nemesis or mass competitor. YouTube's mass competitor is TikTok. Can I say TikTok on this platform, or they're gonna be like, apologize, LA. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said TikTok. I'm sorry. Tarsus says, I used to have art films, music videos, and shorts comedy, but got no views, so I gave up and deleted my account. No. Do you have your videos? Do you still have access to your videos even though you deleted your account? Dude, I've been on here 12, 13 years, and I just broke 5K. It is very hard. It's a lonely road. It's a reflection of life in itself. YouTube and social media is a popularity contest. It's no different from high school. If you were the loner in high school, you have to ask yourself why you were the loner in high school. Was it because you just chose to be by yourself? Because it just seemed like everybody in circles you just weren't vibing for, so by default and personal self-respect, you were the loner? Or you're just too naturally yourself that you placed yourself to be set apart? It's the same thing on social media. I've cried a lot. I got confused so many times on here trying to keep up with the changes, which is why I'm on here trying to figure it out today. I've been on YouTube for 13 years and I'm still confused, and that's saying something. It doesn't have to do with the level of the learning ability neither. It just shouldn't be that dang difficult to understand something that's supposed to be so basic, which is why I decided to take the time on Wednesdays until I see that I've exhausted every question to explore the YouTube Bible. I'm sorry that you felt that way. Once again, Tarsha said, I used to have art films, music videos, and short comedies, but got no views, so I gave up and deleted my account. I put my videos on like 10K subscribers, but got bored with 30-second video. Yeah, I hope you have it on backup, meaning like in your personal flash drive at least. And I'm sorry that happened and that you didn't get any views. It's a long uphill climb for some of us. So I'm one of the people who are still long uphill climbing and had to get 2 and 3 jobs because I didn't get monetized. I'm still not monetized, guys. I'm still striving towards it. I'm not monetized. And that's not a flex neither. It's just an example of how difficult it can be. It's kind of like the other underbelly or other backside of YouTube. You know, YouTube has every platform has an underbelly, but it seems like the only underbelly that they're focusing on is, shouts out to Soft White Underbelly, which is a great YouTube channel I'm subscribed to, because he interviews people off of the streets from the other side of life. But there's two underbellies or undercurrents of YouTube. And I'm in that undercurrent of YouTube where I get ignored. As good as content that I have, I get ignored. And that's the other underbelly that don't get talked about. So I'm here talking about it today on Wednesday. Once again, I'm so sorry that happened. I really apologize. They like to snuff out creatives, man. They do. We're creatives. They like to snuff you out if you don't adhere to their format. I hope you make it. Your channel is awesome. Hope you get monetized soon too. Thank you so much. That means so much. Just keep going. Who would have thought when I started in January 2012 that I'd still be just keep going. I'm following my own advice. There were a few times when I thought to quit, but I wasn't going to delete the account. I just was going to not be active on it. There's a few times, that's a promise. So I have here in YouTube feeds as far as shorts. Once again, thank you for sharing that with me. That means a lot. The struggle is real, y'all. Just please keep going if you can. Taking a break is not quitting, so I can't say that. Taking the break is not quitting also. So in reference to the short feeds, AI Overview says content, short form video, vertical videos under 60 seconds. Comma! Oh, sit down! Though it can be longer. Purpose: discovering new videos and creators similar to TikTok. Interaction: viewers scroll through endless videos, watching and skipping as they please, such as the YouTube Shorts feed, especially with the cat videos. I do watch the cat videos, monkey videos. There's this monkey on there I like to follow. She wears pants and she cooks food. It's a tiny, 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 tiny monkey. And she cooks food, so I like watching her or him. Vertical feed. So they're about to tell me the difference right here. Vertical feed content: live vertical format streams, which are casual, spontaneous stream for mobile users. They're talking about me and you all who are involved in this. Purpose: for viewers to discover and participate in vertical live streams in real time. What's the difference from horizontal? I have a whole question about that, because when I go live horizontally, I get way less views than I do vertically. Make that make sense. That's a whole nother thing I want to talk about, so I'm going to write it down. Anthony Henderson: I just checked out your oldest video. Yeah, 13 years old. Kudos. Thank you for checking it out, and thank you. Yeah, I looked entirely different. I look really different, you know, but that it is what it is. I only have a handful of videos that are private, but for the most part, my videos, when I'm looking not so nice and rough around the edges, I have them up so you guys can see my struggle in real life and on YouTube. So yeah, Ash Ketchum is back, y'all. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. dun, dun. To catch them is my real test. To train them is the cause. Pokemon. Ash Ketchum in the building, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tarsus, I would like to introduce you to Ash. In my mind, I'm pretending it's Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Yes! Round of applause. Welcome in, Ash Ketchum. I'm so happy to be here, too. I'm so happy to be here. Good morning, everybody, and I want you guys to continue having a good morning. All of you are here for a reason, and that reason is a higher reason, so I hope you guys continue having a good morning, good evening, or good night. I'm not going anywhere. Welcome in, Stone Beast. Welcome, all of you fine people. I'm exploring the YouTube Bible. It's so confusing. It is so confusing. So I'm going to be on here as long as it takes until I feel rest, peace, and resolution in said topic. Yay! So right now, I am going to write down what is the difference between vertical live streaming and horizontal live streaming. Vertical live streaming and horizontal. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me as I do it the old school way, pen and paper. So I can keep my place. So it has here for the vertical feed, live vertical format streams, which are casual, spontaneous streams for mobile users for purposes to discover and participate in vertical live streams in real time. Interaction. To access it, you can find a live stream preview in the Shorts feed and click Watch Live, or pause the short and select Live tab at the top. I've seen that when I'm watching shorts. It'll say like so-and-so is live, jump in. In the vertical live feed, viewers can interact with the stream by liking, disliking, sharing, and reading the description. Vertical live streams can also appear on your YouTube channel in the dedicated live tab. They have a deeper dive in AI mode. Tarsus says vertical live streaming is better on phone because people scroll and discover you. How I found you, Elay TV. That's really cool. Yeah, honestly, that's how it all happened with me. It was by happenstance, if I'm using that word correctly. Because once upon a time when I was working, I had to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning so I can get to work on time. I intentionally got up early in the morning so I could not rush my morning. I would make myself breakfast, like cook a breakfast for myself and for my husband and for our son, because I wanted them to have breakfast when they woke up in the morning. While I was going to work, I will pack my lunch, I will read, and just get ready for another hectic day at work when I used to work. And then I started, I just wanted to hop in and make a video, and it just started from there. And it seemed like I got more engagement and interaction in the morning because I was on a routine based around my work schedule and family schedule. So it was already a built-in good habit to just hop in the mornings before work and make a live, and I use my cell phone, and the YouTube people would message and say that the videos are doing better, performing better, basically in vertical. And I'm like, that's crazy, because when I did the horizontal, those videos didn't do all that well. Horizontal is better on computer. So once again, Tarsus says, and thank you for the information, vertical live streaming is better on phone because people scroll and discover you. Horizontal is better on computer. How many people still use computer like that? I do understand that more now that you're saying it. Sometimes I have to hear it several times in order for it to stick. You're right, many people are on their cell phones. And speaking of, have you seen the new cell phones out? They're so beautiful. They're by a brand called, it looks like it says Hawaii, but it's HWII or something, and the logo is a squiggle mark. Have you seen their beautiful tablets, aka digital notebooks? It looks like a giant sheet of paper. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of equipment. Well, basically, we're in our Star Trek days, guys, of where you can take a computer and fold it like a piece of paper and put it in your sports jacket. The device is amazing. I'm glad you did the time and on horizontal, because I scrolled them and being in Australia. Really? Thank you so much. And once again, I just keep saying thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, so if it's working, it's working. So I'll stick with vertical. It's so simplistic in a way. It's a simplistic setup. So I put here, I'm currently reading a deep dive overview of what is the difference between vertical feed and the shorts feed on YouTube. And it says the main difference, where's my cereal? The main difference is that the shorts feed is a curated vertical video stream. What does that mean? I'm going to have to highlight that and take it to the dictionary. The main difference is that the shorts feed is a curated vertical video stream, while a vertical video is a type of format that can appear in multiple feeds. I thought so. While a vertical video is a type of format that can appear in multiple feeds, a video format, vertical, square, or horizontal, doesn't determine where it's shown, but a short vertical video is eligible for the shorts feed. Y'all, it's like I'm doing math in here. Tarsis says once you subscribe to someone, it's okay if they go horizontal if you tap the notifications. That is true. I like the hamburger way. Hamburger, hot dog. That's how I learned the difference between vertical and horizontal. Our teacher said hamburger is horizontal, vertical is hot dog. So that's helped me along. Shout out to my teacher. As I apply moisturizer. Oh, she's so unprofessional. Look, man, the season is changing. I'm drying up. I need to apply moisture. This stuff is good. You can get it from I don't know if you can get it from Lidl's. You can get it from like Ollie's. It's basically like a Big Lots or Save a Lot discount. Look, $4.99 for all this. $4.99. Regular price $7. I'll take $4.99. What's going on, McNaughty? We're having a good time exploring the YouTube Bible. We've got Tarsus in the Heezy, and Ash Ketcher from Pokemon is in here. I'm getting things figured out collectively with you guys' help. And I'm taking notes so I don't get confused. I want to, and you know what I've been doing, guys? I've been bookmarking these things. And it's been really helping out on here. Choose another folder. Where are you? Other bookmarks. I've been bookmarking these because I want to come back to some of my things. Let me put that in here. Oh boy. There, and push save. There. Let me move forward and say this part. So I'm reading the what is it? Let me move that. Oh, wow, it's a big old chart down here. Let me get back to it. I'm reading the deep dive now. So the main difference is that the short feeds is curated. Vertical video stream. While vertical video is a type of format that can appear in multiple feeds, which is true, because when I read my summary after I finished live streaming in the it's a lot of terms I gotta remember. It feels like I am in school. Thank goodness for notes. So when I'm reading off of my YouTube desktop and I go to YouTube Studio, I'm going to it right now, and it'll show like in the analytics part, it'll have like vertical feed, vertical view, and it have all this jargon, and it'd be like 5 different categories, but it's all referencing the vertical feed. And I'm like, how many vertical feeds do you guys really have? Because it shows like how you cool peeps have found ways to access me vertically on the live stream. It's very easy for me to find it when I'm maneuvering through it on my Android. And when I go on my desktop, the setup is different. So it takes me a little bit longer to find that same answer. But I do agree and understand with that. It is various ways to be found if you go vertical, because it shows up all the time when I check it out. Video format, vertical, square, horizontal, doesn't determine where it's shown, but a short vertical video is eligible for shorts feed. Here's some shorts feed information. I'm curious to see what this says. Y'all, I'm so happy I have my cereal today. I might have to get me a Coca-Cola. Howdy, Way. Howdy. Welcome in. We've got McNaughty in the Heezy, Ash Catcher for Pokemon in the Heezy, and Tarsus in the Heezy. Chile came in earlier. What's going on, you fine, fabulous people? The shorts feed is an infinitely scrolling vertical stream of short form content under 60 seconds that is optimized for mobile viewing and distinct from the main YouTube homepage. Unique algorithm. The shorts feed uses its own algorithm to rank and distribute content. So it's like a system within a system. How many systems are in the YouTube system now since year 2012? The unique algorithm. The shorts feed uses its own algorithm to rank and distribute content, which operates independently from the main YouTube algorithm for longer videos. Meaning like the horizontal or hamburger, like Tarsus put burgers in the chat. High discoverability. The shorts feed provides high visibility, just like Tarsus said. That's how you were able to find me, you said. The shorts feed provides high visibility for short form content, as users simply swipe up to view the next video. This can lead to rapid view counts, but often lower engagement rates. I've experienced that. I have a YouTube short that last I checked, guys, it was at 43K. That was my first in my mind, and according to my family, that was my viral moment in shorts. And it was because my husband baked some really good food for the holidays, and I just wanted to share how good it looked. And that video, when I woke up the next morning, it was soaring. Now check this. This was right when YouTube Shorts was booming, and there wasn't no rule divided. It was like the time for the shorts. With that video, I think I would have accrued enough watch time to be monetized. And then a week later, I got a message saying that shorts watch time does not go towards the regular 4,000 watch time or the 3,000 YouTube watch time. I'm like, are you serious? So you mean it's separate? But nonetheless, I had my first viral moment to me. So our family definitely celebrated that. And shouts out to my husband, because if he didn't bake those wonderful ribs, the video was called something like Banging Ribs. So if you go to my YouTube Shorts timeline, and it should already be sorted from the most viewed to the least viewed, that one should be first. It's really cool. There, oh, thank you. I don't have super chat yet because I'm not monetized. Not yet, at least. I can tell you where I'm at. I can tell you this year has been the best productive year as far as getting close to watch time that I've ever reached. I can tell you now where I'm at as far as watch time. Let me find the tab. Thank you, Tarsis. And thank you, Howdy Way, for even wanting to consider to do that. I have to be careful so I don't accidentally close a tab. I'm getting closer to the goal though. Open tab. Oh, there you are. I found the tab. So I'm going in now to YouTube Studio. I'm going to the Earn section. So it has here for the first tier of eligibility, so I can get on there is 3,000 watch time. I have 2,410. I'm getting closer to the first tier of watch time. I'm finally getting there. Yeah, McNaughty. 40K, isn't that a lot of views, man? And that, so had they not yeah, so basically I believe that YouTube short would have launched me into monetization, but that's when I found out in another note from YouTube, it said that YouTube shorts watch time is not connected to the regular watch time. I was like, oh man, it's two different things. But yeah, I have 2,410 valid public watch hours. I'm just a few hundred hours away now to reaching the 3,000 tier, and in that it will allow me to have super stickers, it says, and it'll allow me to put up a store like for shopping if I have merch, and it will allow for super stickers and if I want memberships. So I'm gonna keep on pecking away. It took me 13 years to get there, but I'm almost there, guys. Woo! Thank you, thank you. Yup, I have to have either 3 million views on shorts. It's one or the other, but according to YouTube, I don't have 3 million views on shorts. If I do collective, I don't even have 3 million views on shorts. But if I did, you have to have that in a year's time. You have to have that in the year's time. So, I was scrolling and saw Hercules and just couldn't resist subscribing. I laughed till I wet myself. Yes, shouts out to Hercules, honestly, because had it not been for Shark Week, because what I was doing before Shark Week, because I like to celebrate Shark Week, but I was doing morning moo, exploring the YouTube Bible, seemed like it was starting to take off, and I was very proud about that. I started gaining traction to getting 200 views to 300 views every live stream, and y'all was so happy about that, because this time last year and years before, I was getting like 52 views in total. There's one video where I talked about Pulp Fiction for 4 hours, and I could have talked about Pulp Fiction movie longer than that, and I only had like 50 something views. But that's just what it is. So let me get back to here. Yeah, Hercules the shark, I think he really saved the day, honestly. It was like the shot in the arm. That's what my husband says when he's doing business talk with the guys. He'll say, that's the shot in the arm you need to have your business going. So Hercules was my shot in the arm because I thought I was moving up really well on my pace based on what I been going through as far as a YouTuber for so long. But when I did put on my when I did hire Hercules to come on, my numbers soared and subscribers poured in. I cried a little bit. I was so happy. Tarsis says Shark Week was the highlight of my Australian winter. I love it. Thank you so much. Hey Megan, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Megan in the heezy. Guess what? I did watch Sonic. I kept my word. After you told me about Sonic the Hedgehog, basically you reminded me to watch Sonic the Hedgehog. I did like I said. After I finished my live stream, took my notes, made the family breakfast and stuff, I did watch it. And it is a good movie. It is a very good movie. 5K views was a great milestone. Dude, that was your milestone, Tarsis, when you were on? I'd be crying. I'd be like, rejoice! Rejoice! I honestly, and I'm going to keep it this way, and I'm not going to have anybody shake me out of it. I really feel like a success already at YouTube. I feel like I'm already a part of the YouTube partner program. It seems like some way by default I've been low-key grandfathered in without the monetization. But what I mean by that is because I've been on here for over a decade. That's got to say something. Even when you're at a job, if you've been anywhere consistently working for 10 years, even though you don't make management position or assistant manager, you still get a nod for being with the company. And in my mind, to keep me sane, I pretend that that's what it is. Really? Congratulations. You've been working on that for the whole summer. I've seen your post. I like the post you have. I was able to post on those. Have you seen those? I'm quite sure you have. So I had to remind myself to check you out after here. Congratulations. That's dope. Okay. So I'll check you out when I'm done. And good morning to you. So I'm reading in the deep dive overview about the shorts feeds, guys, and I'm learning a lot of stuff and just dredging up a lot of cool information, y'all, that it's just reminding me about the YouTube walk here. So shorts feeds uses its own algorithm to rank and distribute content, which operates independently from the main YouTube algorithm for longer videos. Higher discoverability. The shorts feed provides high visibility for short form content, as users simply swipe up to view the next video. This can lead to rapid view counts but often lower engagement rates, example comments, compared to longer videos. Includes live content. In addition to upload shorts, vertical live streams are also known in the shorts feeds, allowing for more casual and immediate engagement with the creators. Like how we're hanging out on here. Thank you so much, Joy TV. When you said Joy TV, you know what I thought about, Tarsis? What is it? Jolly Bee Chicken Shack. I know it's not Chicken Shack. It's the Jolly Bee, where they sell food with the happy words in it. Happy words in it. Vertical video. A vertical video is simply a video formatted with a taller than wide 9:16 aspect ratio, like content shot on the phone. Content shot on the phone, which is true. Where it appears while vertical videos are under 60 seconds are eligible for the shorts feed, they can also appear in other places on YouTube, including the main homepage and search results. That's true because now that I've been watching more shorts, I have been having more shorts suggestions in the blocks of 4, meaning it would be 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. When I first started into watching the shorts, it was just going across hamburger style on my home page, and now I see them every once in a while home page where I can swipe the shorts this way to see what I want to see. Basically, if I'm listening to someone in the background or someone's video, I'm thumbing through to get my queue ready for what other videos I want to see after either the live stream I'm on goes off or the video goes off. And now I see in my home page YouTube shorts in 4s. It'll be 1 here, here, and here. Y'all, thank you. It took a long time to get these. It took 13 years to get these. So my wish for you is that you don't have to take this long to get where I'm at. I'm trying to figure this stuff out so you guys don't have to struggle as hard as I am, because it's the pits. So I want you to be successful on here, but faster than me, all of you guys. And even if you want to start over your YouTube channels, especially you, Tarsus, I would love for you to start your channel over, if only for yourself. You know, I don't want you to have to struggle as hard as I did to be on here so long. You know, because I've been having to work a real job all this time to help by choice. Let's see here. I want to put some ladybugs in the chat. Copy and paste. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a really good morning. I know I am. I'm really calm. I'm comfortable. But I think what I need to do is incorporate, put a little sugar in my diet this morning. Outside of that, I'm feeling awesome. Ooh, I saw them. Thanks, guys. We're already an hour in, and I'm still diving deep into this. I'm in the vertical feed portion in the deep dive, and it says where it appears while vertical videos that are under 60 seconds are eligible for the shorts feed. Hannah! Oh, sit down. They also appear in other places on YouTube, including the main homepage and search results. Viewer experience. The vertical format is optimized for mobile devices, offering full screen, immersive viewing experience for users watching on their phone. And it is immersive. When I see other YouTubers go live vertically, it is funny because it's like, dog, you're right there. You're right there. Like Demolition Man, when they have the camera where you can talk to people, where they have the conference calls and it's a big old screen. It really seems like you're right there. It's kind of creepy and weird, even for myself when I'm watching others. It's like you're right there. That's crazy. So it is a submersive experience compared to the horizontal, also known as hamburger. Hamburger hot dog. Hamburger hot dog. Vertical, sit down. Vertical, horizontal streaming, sit down. Oh my goodness. Versatile content. Vertical videos can be used for a wide range of content. Come on! From repurposed clips from other platforms like TikTok to original short form content and live stream. Now, I did participate in repurposed clips from other platforms. I did that once with the Cardi B clip. I have a clip that also did well, where she threw the microphone at somebody while she was performing in an orange dress. I'm wary about sharing content because at any given moment, if they put the video on private, my video goes on private. That's what I gathered when I first started doing that. So I didn't want to rely heavy on that. Is that still true to this day? Like, I need to write that down and see, because if the rule is lifted up, perhaps I can start back doing that again, because it was fun interacting. That was my way of interacting, collaborating with other YouTubers, is by clipping their clips of their stuff and mashing it up with mine. So let me put, he says Tarsus got sit down. Let me see. So it says here, vertical videos can be used for a wide range of content. Repurposing clips. I need to know that. When I repurpose clips from other platforms, so I'm going to put from other content creators, from other YouTube creators, will my video go private if they set their video on private? Will my video go private if they set their on private? That's my next question I have to know. So vertical videos can be used for a wide range of content. For repurposed clips from other platforms like TikTok to original short form content and live streams. I want to know, like, because most of my videos, if not all of them, are accessible. So if you guys have see something funny in there, you have the capability, because I said yes, to clip out funny parts in my video or think pieces in my video and make a short out of it. So I'm saying that to say I did that once to try it out, but I was really reserved on this platform because I didn't know, I didn't want to rely on that too heavy, and whoever I'm clipping the videos from and responding to, they put their video on private, then that affects mine too. And then so that means I'll lose my numbers and videos and stuff too. I don't want to be at the mercy of someone else's hands. I'm already at the mercy of YouTube. I don't want to make my tangled web go even further by being under double mercy. Tell me about it. We're trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. He may be rough around the edges, but we love Hercules. That's why I signed him under contract to work with us. I saw something in him, so Hercules, he don't gotta be big and tough. I think sometimes he gets mixed up with him living a street life in the abyss, hanging around sharp criminals. There was a dark time in his life. We all go through them. Sometimes I think he relapses and thinks he's still in those survival mode times. We're gonna work through all that. Believe me, we're gonna work through all that. Hercules. Yeah, we are not. We don't promote violence over here, so we'll have to let Hercules know that. You guys, there is a whole chart on here. Let me maximize this to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you, AI Overview. This is the first time I've seen the chart displayed in a AI Overview deep dive breakdown. I'm so happy. Thanks, AI Overview. It has summary of key differences. So it's got on my left side, it's got shorts feed versus vertical video. So definition, shorts feed, a dedicated algorithm driven, continuously scrolling feed for short form content. Vertical video is a video format with a taller than wide 9:16 aspect ratio. In reference to content type for shorts feeds versus vertical video, It says content type. For Shorts feed, exclusively features short form content under 60 seconds or square formatted. For video, for vertical video, it says can be any length. Videos under 60 seconds are candidates for Shorts feeds. Now I'm adding something in because YouTube allows us to have Shorts be 3 minutes or less now. So that to me is a tangled web because it eradicates some of the watch time for those of you like myself who are trying to achieve monetization. And lastly, is that lastly? No, it's more. So far as Shorts feed versus vertical video, far as location category, Shorts feed says access by tapping the Shorts icon in the mobile app's bottom navigation bar. Whereas vertical video, far as location, it appears in the Shorts feed if under 60 seconds, or the standard YouTube home feed, search results, or on content creators' channels. That's a lot, y'all. Discovery. In reference to discovery versus short feeds videos versus vertical videos, it has for shorts discovery, it's driven by a specialized shorts algorithm. Once again, it's driven by a specialized shorts algorithm that tests content on small groups and maximizes viewer retention. Y'all haven't said nothing but a word on that testing stuff. I don't know who you guys assign for your testers, but there's a pattern over here with me that I only have a handful of people who test it, and those testers basically say no. So that means the video's not going to get pushed through. If you have people doing the test, you got to do better. This is a great way for YouTube to pride themselves on hiring people. I know they're in the name, and all businesses, once they turn green, when I say green, I mean it seems like corporate people turn into a green-eyed monster. Jealousy and envy, 1, and number 2, they turn to a green-eyed monster for me is when they get money hungry and they start firing people to cut costs. This is not a diss to artificial intelligence. We need artificial intelligence to go side by side with us, but we need more human eyes in there. We need more divisions within the division so we can better sort through the stuff. Heck, if the DHS people, even though it's a drag when you aren't on government assistance, because I was once upon a time, not so long ago, it was still like pulling teeth to get them to see your case. But nonetheless, I'm saying this to say, they still had actual files where they worked with human people and actually looked at their case. It seems like YouTube should be able to do the same thing in order to handle a caseload. I don't think it's that hard to hire a few more people, because the turnaround rate in the good way would be phenomenal. It's like the answers are right in their face, but they're refusing to hear it unless it comes from somebody who they deem is important. I don't know who YouTube deemed as important, where they would want to take what us content creators have been trying to tell them for over a decade that would help. But nonetheless, we have summary of key differences with short feeds versus vertical video. We have discovery. So discovery for short feeds, once again, is driven by specialized shorts algorithms that test content on small groups and maximizes viewer retention. And for discovery, far as the vertical view, it can be discovered through search results, channel pages, and the regular YouTube algorithm, just like other videos. So there's so many commas right here. So I must read this again, because all these commas mean there's a list of various ways that the discoverability for a vertical video to be seen seems to be greater than the discovery possibility through a shorts feed, ... question mark. So it says here, for discovery for vertical video can be discovered through search results, channel pages, and the regular YouTube algorithm, just like other videos. So just like other videos encompasses the shorts feed, yes or no, that's 4. We've got lastly, monetization. So far as monetization, on summary of key differences according to AI overview. Thank you, AI overview. We've got the shorts feed versus vertical feed. So for the shorts feed, according to this chart, far as monetization, it says monetize through the YouTube Partner Program, which requires 10 million engaged shorts views within 90 days. See, I was wrong. If McNaughty is still in here, I thought it was within a year's time, but they want you to get 10 million YouTube. They want you to have 10 million engaged short views within 90 days. Far as shorts feed vertical video, far as monetization is based on standard YouTube policy and varies by video type and length. So basically that's not telling us anything, because all I see when I read that is gray area, tons and tons of gray area. I'm drowning, I'm backstroking in the sea of gray area. YouTube is so much gray area, such as law. If you can learn the gray area, I think you can bend your way through life. But why should we have to learn how to bend our way through life and dance in between the lines of the gray area? Because it's in the way, it seems like it's forcing us to be double-minded and conniving and cunning. Like the girl on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't want to be cunning to get my way. I just want to be me to get my way. And get my way means just be me, do my work, be consistent, and pay me what you owe me. It don't got to be a lot, but I showed up to work on time, so I know I get my weekly paycheck. I don't like how it seems like it wants you to do things like that, and it makes me feel sad. No wonder people are flocking to TikTok and other platforms. You guys gotta... you know what? I don't want to hear all the time that's the way the world works. That's why the aliens are here shaking their heads at us, because that's the way the world works. Shouts out to the aliens. I know there's good ones and bad ones. There's good people and bad people, good bugs, bad bugs. So shouts out to the good aliens. Keep the good people in mind, especially the ones who come over here and support the cool, the cool people. Keep us in mind. As you take an evaluation of planet Earth, keep us in your thoughts, not to obliterate us. And I really mean that, because there's still some good people here. Moving forward. 90 days. See, I thought it was I thought it was 365, but you're right, it's 90 days, because when I read it again, I felt that sense of deflation that I got about 5 years ago when I first read about it. I was like, are you serious? It can be done. Yes, it can be done, but come on. In 3 months, yes, it can be done. I know that a lot of things can be done. So for my peace of mind, I celebrated the viral video that my husband helped me make. Had it not been him wanting to make us something special for the holidays, and I got the inspiration to record it, I wouldn't have had 40K YouTube short spins. So yeah. So I made my peace to aspire for the first tier of the YouTube monetization partner program, which is 3,000 watch time hours, and I'm almost there finally. Thank you guys for the support. We have Waterland in here. How you doing? Good morning. We have Tarsus in the house. Ash Catcher for Pokemon dropped in. We have Megan in the Heezy, but she might be getting ready to go do something else now, but she always stops in when she can. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm not going anywhere. That was a lot, and I'm an hour and 24 minutes in, and I just read basically off of one tab in reference to this whole situation. What is the difference between vertical feed and the shorts feed on YouTube? I'm going to sit here for a couple of seconds, drink some water, catch my breath, and eat some cereal really quickly, then I'll move into the next thing. But I'm like, nah, 90. Yeah, as a matter of fact here, McNaughty's like, according to my calculations, LA, it is actually 90 days. Ah! Yup. Ladybugs in the Heezy, thank you. My reward will be a large cup of coffee after the live stream. I'm happy about that. Right now I'm just drinking water and eating my Cheerios. Thank you. Thank you. So, I actually remembered this, guys. At the top of the key in the first paragraph, it says the main difference is that the shorts feed is curated. I kind of know what that means, but once again, I'm going to highlight it because I'm studying this stuff so I can get a better understanding. So I'm going to highlight and paste that into here as far as curating. And search. The shorts feed is curated. What does that mean? There. So I'm waiting for AI overview to upload everything. Yes, a large cup of coffee is the joy. It's one of the things that I like about being an adult. I think my mom said when I once lived there as a child and a teen and stuff, I couldn't start drinking coffee until I was 18. I know I did have my first cup of coffee. I started drinking I had my first cup of coffee, like where I actually did it myself, you know, and not just to sip from auntie's cup to try it. My first actual cup of coffee when I was a teen. I don't know if I was 18 yet. I might have been 17, but all I can say was I had it at my first job because I started working in 11th grade, I think. So I started drinking coffee when I started working because I had the opportunity to, because they had the little lounge area for the workers to go. So I made my first cup of coffee. I was so happy, like, yes, I'm an adult, I have a job, and I drink coffee. Hee hee hee. The little victories in life, guys. Never forget the little victories in life. You always have coffee. And you know what else is simplistic? Saltines. Get you some crackers. It's nothing like sitting on the porch with a hot cup of coffee. You have a sleeve of crackers or a few pieces of toast, and just bring it all in and be like, my life sucks right now, but it could be worse. Thank you for my coffee and my crackers. And why I say sucks right now is because you know what it is out there in these political streets. It's tough out here for everybody. It's real tough. this present day and age, is the pits. But I have a snack and I have my coffee. It's gonna be all right. That's the kind of zen you gotta have with you. That's all right. I drink mainly decaffeinated because I don't want to be all jittery. So yeah, I'm on decaffeinated coffee, and then I try to stay away from relying on creamers and stuff. My math teacher taught me, and that's the only thing I remember from math, is she put candy miniature chocolates into her coffee. So that's a good substitute for creamers too. Get you the mini chocolate melts, Hershey Kisses, Snickers. She put Snickers minis, the bite-sized ones. They have fun size and they have bite-size. She would put the bite-sized ones in her coffee, and that was her creamer, and it works. So having said that, you can shake it up a little bit, or heck, some tea, either or. Tarsus said, I had a first cup of coffee at 14 and was instantly banned until I was an adult. What did you do? Pour the whole container of sugar in the espresso? McNaughty also said, hold on, let me go to the this monitor over here, because you said something else too. Just a moment. I'll start with Tarsus. Yeah, large cup of coffee are joy. They are joy, having a large cup of coffee. McNaughty said, I don't drink coffee. Oh, I drank coffee at 8 years old after family party with dessert. Was it fun? Did you like the experience? That sounds fun to me. But I drink coffee now once a month. You still drink coffee though. That's cool. And then we read Tarsus, how he was banned from the stand until he was an adult. Okay, now I'm back on key. Coffee hit right because it be slapping me because I don't drink it rarely. Yeah. It works if you don't. So that means it works if you don't drink it all the time. So that means you drink regular then, right? So right here, I'm putting some coffee mugs in the chat. Leaves and coffee. By the way, harvest season, according to AI Overview, guys, is on the 22nd of this month. But the way things are looking, we've got a tree changing. But no, not a tree changing right now, y'all. The tree is naked. There's no leaves on the tree already. It's gone. I tried to call the authorities and say we have a tree out here, no leaves on it. But next to that tree, we do have some vines that have turned red already. Goodness. Maybe some sugars. I'll drink black regular, maybe some sugars. The simple things, the simple things. So I asked, the shorts feed is curated. What does that mean? So according to AI View, it said that the YouTube Shorts feed is curated. It means that the videos you see are not random, but are thoughtfully and automatically selected for you by an algorithm. Dear algorithm, I would definitely like to meet you, but without manipulation in mind, just to see how you think and work. We've got ChatGPT, we've got Gemini, we've got AI Overview, we've got Copilot 365, we've got something else. Is it Charles, or it's not Chris? It's another AI software out there, but it's mainly for the people who have severe disabilities, but I'm here for it. We've got that. We've got the algorithm itself. So when it is said that the YouTube Shorts feed is curated, it means that the videos you see are not random, but thoughtfully and automatically selected for you by an algorithm. Instead of a chronological feed or a static collection. Static collection. These systems consistently analyze your viewing habits to create a personalized stream of content it predicts you will enjoy. How the Shorts algorithm curates content. Y'all, this is good. It's like I'm slightly reading a low-key horror story, honestly. How the Shorts algorithm curates content. Hold on. Y'all, I lost my lip gloss. I gotta use a regular Vaseline from Dollar Tree until I get a new lip gloss. I miss my lip gloss. Let me write that on the list. Unacceptable. It's a sad shame. That's why I had to buy multiples. And let me put lip gloss on the side. And y'all, I'm down to 1 tube of mascara. Yes, I'm girling out, but this is serious, so I'm putting that down. I feel like I'm about to cry a little bit. I'm sorry, you fine people in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ercerla is girling out right now. It's unacceptable. Get it together. She's crying over mascara and lip gloss. Give her a minute to get her face back together. Leave me alone. I'm all right. I just had to write it down. You know, this, whatever. Spring is just starting here. Soon it will be warm to hot weather. That is so awesome, y'all. This world is a beautiful place. I like how the world gets to share in all of the weathers. All of the weathers. That's beautiful. Yes, leaves are slowly starting to change here. This is the second morning where it's actually been a cool morning. I read yesterday because my allergies were acting up surprisingly, so much so I had to pause the live stream. I didn't leave, but I had to look on the weather to see what the humidity count was going to be, because I got stuffy all of a sudden. But that's when I saw that it was the high was going to be like 62. We have chilly, cool mornings. Not chilly yet, but cool mornings now. It's happening. Hold on, let me see if I can push the thing on here. I better go over here. I don't want to push the wrong button on my Android. Let me go back here. Spring is just starting. Soon it will be warm to hot weather over there for Tarsus. Hercules stole your lip gloss. I would be surprised. He probably gave it to his grandmother to try. You know, Hercules' grandmother's been staying over with him while he nurses her back to health. Like, Grandma, you want to try some of the human lip gloss? Boy, oh yeah, you said it. Man. Yeah, he is. Isn't it cool? It's amazing, right? Yeah, from Australia. McNaughty is in Boston. Not in Boston. That's close enough. Welcome in from Boston. Yeah, so that's that on that. Let me go back to where I was before I realized I need to reorder some beauty supplies. How the Shorts algorithm curates content. The curation, it's got it in quotes, y'all. The curation of your Shorts feed is driven by a complex algorithm that uses several factors to select and rank videos for you. So the bullet points are watch history, time and retention, likes and shares, content comparisons. Wow. That's dope. I visited Boston in 1993. Such a great part of the world. See, another great part of the world. We've got Australia and we've got Boston. Earth is a beautiful place. Cool. Wow. He watched some Australian YouTubers. So far as watch history, according to the curation of your shorts feeds is driven by a complex algorithm that uses several factors to select and rank your videos for you. Number one factor is watch history, and the watch history is it considers the videos you previously watched, liked, and commented on to understand your interests. Understand your interests. The more you use shorts, the more tailored the recommendations become. Like in the beginning of the first hour when I was talking about the monkey video, it's this cute little monkey. It's so small. It's about this tall. He or she wears pants, and the owner taught her how to cook pasta. It's amazing. They eat meals together and everything. It is such the cutest thing. And the monkey wears outfits, and it's so cute and tiny. Along with cat videos. So yes, as far as watching time retention, it tracks how much time you spend on each video and how many videos you watch in their entirety. In its entirety. If a video keeps your attention, it's more likely that the algorithm will suggest similar content. Likes and shares, your engagement, such as liking or sharing the short, is a strong signal to the algorithm that you want to see more of that type of content. Yeah, I know I make sure to press the like when I'm going to watch replay gangs of videos, or not even live streams. Some people don't do live streams. They'll just post up videos, so I make sure to hit the like just to show support. I want to do my part and help out YouTubers. And then it's got content comparisons. It compares your behavior to what other users. Wait a second. It compares your behavior to that of other users to find patterns. If users with similar viewing habits enjoy a certain video, the algorithm will likely recommend it to you as well. Wow, isn't that a mouthful? I have to take a pause on that. Man. So let me go up because I had a question within the question. Let me see where it was at. Watch history considers the videos you previously watched. It tracks how much time you spend on each video and how many videos you watch in their entirety. Where was the question I had? So did I even write that down on here? First of all, let me put this question down here. The shorts feed is curated. What does that mean? Shorts feed is a curated curated. What does that mean? So I've got my answer for that. And the next question I have is, it said another word that I want to learn about. Let me find it. How the shorts algorithm curates content. That is not my question, but for my peace of mind, I'm going to write this down because that's a good lead into something else. How the shorts algorithm, RITHM, curates, CURATES. Curates looks like some type of food. You know, when I see curates, I'm thinking of cheese curds. I'm moving forward. Cheese curds. Y'all, is cheese curds the same as cottage cheese? What's going on, Chile? You right in time. I'm talking about how the YouTube Shorts algorithm curates in quotations, content. And I'm like, curates looks like curds, you know, cheese curds. So are cheese curds the same as cottage cheese? Stick to the subject, LA. Stick to the subject. Welcome in, guys. I'm learning a lot. I'm discovering things and getting answers to my questions finally. And you know what the sad thing about it is? I'm not going directly to the actual YouTube Bible to pull out this information. I had to rely on another source, AI Overview, to help me break down exactly what the YouTube guidelines are saying. And how they're saying it is like they're talking in circles still. So I had to take pieces of the circle from the YouTube guideline Bible and put it into the AI Overview so it can break it down for me to understand. Exploring the YouTube Bible. It shouldn't be this complicated. Is the YouTube Bible open for interpretations? Well, as of now, it really seems as such, because prior to, it seems like it's a lot of room to backstroke in the gray area of the YouTube legalism. I hang my head and it's a sad shame, right? Like we need more legalism and all that crap going around. Let me fix this hair real quick. Okay, so I tell you. So I wrote that down, and my next order on here is, I want to know about the complex algorithm. I'm a little nervous to go and read what that's about. Welcome in, Big Papa 312. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in to the video before last. Kudos to you, man. Once again, thank you for coming in to the video before last. I'm up here trying to explore the YouTube Bible and figure out what's going on with YouTube Shorts versus the vertical live feed. I'm breaking this down to the best of my ability, getting some understanding, and hopes that knowing that it'll help you guys along the way. As I struggle through this, you guys will get some understanding, so you don't have to struggle as hard as me. I don't want y'all struggling up here on YouTube like me. I want y'all to win and get to the goal faster. So I'm on here trying to learn this stuff. Thank you, guys. So let me put the next question I'm going to ask is, I want to see, so it says the curation, in quote, of your shorts feed is driven by a complex algorithm that uses several factors to select and rank videos for you. I want to know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube Shorts. I'm going to write that down. I want to know more about the YouTube. Now where is that? I lost my place. Alright, I lost my place here. I want to know more about the, oh, there it is, complex algorithm. I know that sounds like some tough cereal. Today for breakfast, you getting complex algorithm bites. And you better be thankful that I put food on the table, because that's all you getting all week. I don't want complex algorithm cereal. It's disgusting. Well, that was the only thing gonna sell, and that's the only thing you gonna get. Ooh. Did y'all used to act like that when you were children? Oh, gravy train dog food. Gravy train dog food. Oh my goodness. I want to know more about the complex algorithm that YouTube short uses. TUBE shorts use. Okay, so I wrote that down for my personal non-digital records. I try my best to have physical notes like pen and paper and digital notes far as bookmarks and thumbnails, or what do you call it? Yeah, bookmarks, not thumbnails. Next is me asking this question. I want to know more about, I'll see there, about the complex algorithm, AGORY, for YouTube shorts, YouTube shorts. Oh, I'm waiting for an answer to load up. Let me see if I'll get somewhere. Thank you guys for all your digital support. Digitized support. Thank you so much for your digitized support. Let's see here. Oh, it loaded up. Let me put some ladybugs in the chat really quickly. Ladybugs! Ladybugs! Ah! It expanded. Go over there. My post-it note tab on the computer took over the whole screen. It's like, you gonna see me. I'm like, get out of the way. I'm trying to teach myself something. Dog. I want to please know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube shorts. Y'all, it provided me something. Can you believe it? I'm taken aback. I'm getting slightly dizzy over the impact of this educational deep dive that I'm getting. The YouTube Shorts algorithm is a recommendation system that prioritizes keeping viewers engaged and watching content in the continuous short feed. Unlike long-form videos that users actively select, sit down, shorts are rapidly swiped, so the algorithm must perfect what viewers will like next based on their behavior. The algorithm operates in two phases. This is something new. Testing and promotion. Alright, two phases. Now, they don't break it down like this in the guidelines in the actual YouTube Bible. Or am I completely missing that whole section? That's why we are joined here together to figure this out. The algorithms explore and exploit phases. Now, that sounds creepy. Y'all, it's not Halloween yet, but reading about this algorithm and how it's different phases and levels to this stuff, it's like I'm going into the gray area of YouTube for real. You don't know me. You don't know what you're talking about. Case in point, you're getting sidetracked right now. I just read the comments and he is absolutely correct. Leave me alone. Nobody know me. None of y'all know me. King Kong don't know me. Are you recording Training Day? Yeah. Get out of the shot. It's all about me. She's lost it. You guys are absolutely right. Sit down. Embarrassing me in front of all these fine people. It's too early for this. Don't have me smudge my eyeshadow. Working up a fit. I'm getting back to being on schedule and on task. She can't even keep her straight face. Leave me alone. Okay. Danny DeVito. Okay. All right. No, it's not John Wick, but it'll be dope to have. I have the box. I have a folder. Did I bring that folder? I'm glad you asked me that, because I have a folder dedicated to my Funko Pop collection. And in that folder, when I forget who they are, I kept the boxes, but I just flattened them out so I can remind myself. He's actually from some video game, a role-playing video game. But no, we can pretend it's John Wick. What did he say? Consequences. 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 Sit down. I cannot with y'all today. I'm rolling all on the floor over here. I cannot with y'all today. LOLs. That's a good question, because now that you mention it, he do look like John Wick. Let me put LOL. I cannot. Oh boy, back to the schedule at hand. Thank you guys for making me laugh. Tarsus, y'all, you funny. I'm glad I'm bringing joy to all of you. Shouts out to Tarsus, Big Papo. We've got McNaughty in here. We've got Chile in the Heezy. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon was in here a while back. So the algorithms explore and exploit phases. Now that sounds like some street pharmaceuticals. Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all got that explore and export phases on y'all real quick. The algorithms explore and export phases. Number 1, explore. We're finally getting somewhere, y'all. No, I didn't say that. And you know good and doggone well I didn't say that. Go to your room. Immediately. I did not say that. Where's my laughing emojis at? I did not say. Where's it? I didn't say that. I show. Now we put show. I'm writing show. I show. I show. Didn't D-I-D-N-T say that. And you know it too. And you know it too. I said Ash, capital A as in arachnophobia, S as in supercalifragilistic ... H as in house party 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 them. Rewind. I didn't say that. I sure didn't say that. Y'all getting me off my square. I see how y'all is. You know, that's all right though. Ooh. Hold that. Oh, thank you guys. That was a good laugh, right? Oh man, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Show you right. Show you right. Thank y'all for a good laugh on there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here as I struggle to understand the YouTube babble. You see, it's taking me 2 hours to get some answers and find a peaceful resolution. And you wonder how I did doing homework. It's a miracle I graduated. The algorithms explore and explore pages. explore when the short is first published, comma, YouTube pushes it to small, diverse audience to test its initial performance. Now, this is the question I asked where I went on a rant, or should I say I went on a small low-key rant, because I'm like, who are these small diverse audiences that you send our stuff off to? 0 to 1 persons relying heavily on the algorithm, an algorithm that heaven knows who programmed to bypass certain videos because they're lame. Let's not even push it through. But it's saying that explore when the short is first published, YouTube pushes it to a small, diverse audience to test its initial performance. Who is that small, diverse audience? Is it going to a beta testing program? Because YouTube has these beta things where you can sign up to participate in certain things. And when it's full, it's full. If someone chooses to leave or opt out of the beta testing, someone next in line on the waiting list could come in. So are you guys pushing it to small beta people, actual humans, people around the world, or is it just here in the States? Is it just your kids, who grew up and they're the small, diverse audience? How are we classifying the YouTube pushes it to small, diverse audience here? Is it your puppy dog? And it could be. The way technology work now, it could be like, Rover, I need you to run these videos through for me. There's 3 monitors and there's 3 buttons. And Rover be like, oh, for yes, or Rover be like, oh, for no. Simple as that. Who knows what they're doing nowadays? But I know people need work and people need jobs, and I'm thinking of a whole lot of ways where Google could get on the good foot and hire some people. Do us a solid and save face and be like, during these dark times of America and around the world, since the aliens are here now, we know you need work, and you want the kind of work where you can work at home. Since we have to report back to work now, how about you work here for Google from home and you write these YouTube videos, your honest, non-biased opinion, so we can help other YouTubers around the world be as successful as you and you. It's just that simple. When a short is published, YouTube pushes it to a small, diverse audience to test its initial performance. This initial seed audience can include subscribers and non-subscribers. Number 2, in the algorithm's explore and export phases. Exploit. If the video performs well with the test audience, for example, people watch it and engage. The algorithms identifies with audience segments like it, then exploits this success by distributing the short to a much broader audience. What is an example of a much broader audience? That could be a tier 1 through Z. But by law and gray area, they did push you over into what is called a broader audience. Just my luck and the cards and patterns that I've been dealt with, I will be issued a broader audience level Z. But nonetheless, I have been issued to a broader audience. So they cannot say that they did not do their job. But you guys know what I'm saying. We can even shorten this up. Even the Olympics has bronze, silver, and gold. If I made it to the Olympics, I would be crying over 2nd to 3rd place. I made it to the Olympics and I placed, period. But in my mind, how this is set up, far as it then exploits this success by distributing the shorts to a much broader audience. It seems like the much broader audience ranges not from first, second, or third tier levels, but in actual A through Z. A being the highest and Z being the lowest. So you get ushered in all the way between QRX, WTUV, WXYZ section, and see if you can fight your way out of a paper bag through that. And then in the short time, because algorithms work fast and YouTube's work quick too, you hop for 1 second and 1 second you're not. So in that short of time, while they siphon you through the distribution to a much broader audience from the bottom of the barrel, if you can fight your way out of that, then you go to the middle section of the alphabet. Then you finally get somewhere and get some traction until the algorithm catches up with you and say, you have 1.5K views, you're doing great. But then all of a sudden, it's like the algorithm catches up and all your views freeze. And then it starts to deflate. So it's like, when you're making YouTube shorts, it's like you're fired up. Boom, catch it. Here comes the algorithm. Hurry up. Boom. It's over. There ain't no hope. And it seemed like the name of the game for that is timing. Intentionally put you at the bottom of the barrel to have you keep chasing the carrot that's dangling before you, so you can feel the need to get into the hamster wheel of the YouTube shorts, to keep cranking out content for them so they can keep generating income off of you until you get the carrot, if you ever do, to get monetization. But until then, they're gonna profit off of you, but keep cranking out that content. So having said that, you have to pick your poison, guys. Do this for the love of it and not just for the money, because you'll run yourself crazy chasing after that carrot, because that's what it is. I've been on here 13 years and I really enjoy what I do. And it feels like it's a way I can give back to the world. Thankfully, now that I can reach people around the world and not just my small town, I want to be of service to the planet Earth while I'm here to the best of my ability. And the best of my ability right now is being good to my family, being good to myself, doing my best to lead by example, but it can be hard, and giving back to the world the best way I can. And that is through YouTube until I can do other things that I have on my dream list of stuff to do as far as helping people out. So if that's not motivation enough, I don't know what is, but that's my motivation to reach and hang out with people and to just continue to be myself in this world that they are intentionally making a poop show for no reason. So having said that, dear YouTube people, I did add you for this particular video to air out my grievances and to express to you the complications of it all, in hopes that you will clean up the YouTube guidelines in a way that's more, if you will, understandable. I know you have you guys, I don't even know if they have YouTube University. It's like I had to dig through that and find it. When YouTube University came around, all I had to do was go to it and there was a tab right there, welcome to YouTube University. But it don't seem that hard. It seems very difficult to find now. But nonetheless, I am on here. So the algorithm I am reading right now, I want to please know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube Shorts. The algorithm explore and exploit phases. I've read number 1 in the explore, and now I'm in number 2, exploit. If the video performs well with the test audience, example, people watch it and engage, the algorithm identifies which audience segments like it. Then It then exploits the successes by distributing the short to a much broader audience with similar viewing habits. If the video receives low engagement early on, the algorithm will stop promoting it as heavily. And that's what I mean by the A through Z. And within the A through Z tiers of distribution to a broader audience, you have the bottom, the middle, and the top. And that's just how I see it. You go in, you get fished in at the bottom of the barrel, and you gotta race against all hope to hope you can at least get to the middle. And by chance, if you squeeze in through the top of that, you're in there like you're in there like swimwear, and you win. And that shows because when you look at my YouTube shorts, I have a few that actually made it. But then, like it just said, it actually feels like you can feel it. And it says it here, guys, if the video receives low engagement early on, and this early on is not even a matter of minutes. The window, for me, it seems seconds to a minute. Because that's how much time is passing. That's how much content is getting cranked up into here. That's how many people they're in competition with. They're meaning YouTube's platform is in competition with TikTok. That's how much time they have. That's how much time we have now to try to shoot our shot and get our video to get seen and get something more generated on there. That's how much time has sped up. So if the video receives low engagements early on, seconds to a minute tops, the algorithm will stop promoting it as heavily. And that's what I mean when all of a sudden, and I'm speaking from example, I have a video, it goes 1.3K, bam, it's a good video. Then it just stops. It just turns dead. It turns cold. It's like they sit you on ice. But my question is this. If it says 1.2K in my shorts, 1.3K YouTube people, how come when I take a screenshot of it and in an hour's time, the video declines, where do those extra 200 or 300 views go that you said I got? They always disappear and don't get replenished. That's been a pattern of mine since I've been doing YouTube shorts. Where do those views go? Once or twice, but not every dang video. I first noticed that with my Chris Brown video. I did a video remake. It was called I think Add Me In. It was like tick, 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 that burn. I'm like, what the heck? I must have hit the wall. I guess I know my place. That's what it felt like. I guess I know my place. Fine. But what happened to the other views what happened to the other few hundred views that I did gain? Because back then, that was over 10 years ago. Maybe 8 years ago with that video, where YouTube wasn't rounding off numbers. YouTube didn't round up numbers or anything like that. So I'm like, where did those few hundred videos go that I earned? Food for thought, YouTube people. That could be a glitch. But the thing is, if it's a glitch, I know I'm not the only one who's been biting the bullet like that. And is there anything you can do to fix it? Because collectively, I've lost a lot of views because of that. There could be just a mechanical flaw. So having said that, just reading these two portions alone have my head spinning. And it's crazy and amazing at the same time how this stuff is. There should be an actual YouTube university where you can go and get your degree for this stuff. I know they do have social media classes. We talked about a month back, the classes you can take to get more involved in social media and all that. But this is fun and amazing. At the same time, it's like I'm going deeper down in the rabbit hole, y'all. I'm glad I have my anchor around my waist. Thank you guys so much for pressing the like button. It means a lot. We've got David and Murphy. Hey. How you doing today? Tarsus has got his popcorn. So much content on YouTube. I am here on the edge of my seat. I feel the same way too, personally. So we've read that, and I'm currently under the topic of I want to please know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube Shorts. And we're just talking about YouTube Shorts of it all. So they have more key ranking factors for YouTube Shorts. The algorithm measures a variety of signals to determine the video's rank and reach. For creators, this means focusing on the aspects of your videos that keeps viewers satisfied. Viewer behavior and satisfaction. Woo. And there's 3 bullet points. We've got viewed versus swiped away. We've got watch time and audience retention. And we've got engagement. So viewer behavior and satisfaction under the category of key ranking factors for YouTube Shorts. Why don't the YouTube Partner Program Bible explain the stuff to us like this? I had to go to AI Overview to get a more detailed breakdown because YouTube still don't do a good job to explain all the minutia of it all. Viewer and behavior satisfaction. Viewer and behavior satisfaction. Viewed versus swiped away, semicolon. This is one of the most critical metrics. That's why it's number 1. A high ratio of viewers watching the short instead of swiping past. It tells the algorithm that your content is compelling. Watch time and audience retention. Seems like the same difference to me. Tomato. You don't have to tell me twice. Or do you? Dun dun. Watch time and audience retention. The percentage of a short that viewers watch is a primary driver of virality. And it is spelled VIRALITY. A high completion rate or rewatch rate indicates the content is highly engaging and satisfying, which the algorithm rewards with wider distribution. Tarsus says viewer behavior is the killer. Some people don't know a good thing when they see it. Such is life. It's just like reality, guys. YouTube, mirrors real life adaptation. It's no different from going to school again, having the clicks. Popular people, the not popular people, the weirdos and the quiet people, because there's a whole thing for the quiet people, but they call them introverts. We've got the introverts section and the extrovert section. It's just broken down into lots of smaller compartments. Engagement, likes, comments, and shares provide additional signals of viewer satisfaction. While not as crucial as retention, these interactions can indicate a deeper connection. Now, I have a question. When it comes to YouTube Shorts, I cannot engage in everybody's shorts that I watch. I'll go to it and press comment, and there's not a bar that says add your comment. I had to go to someone else's comment and respond under their comment to say what I want to say, but it defeats the whole purpose. I see that with my videos, and I see that with many people's videos that I do watch. I'm unable to engage in all of them. And I highly doubt that the content creators are saying, please do not comment on my shorts. I find that weird too, because it seemed like it's low-key rigging the system. For what reason? If you want a good fluidity, the rigging the system is probably so they can keep a tighter grip on how much money that they're siphoning out to content creators, opposed to keeping it in-house so they can pay their bills, pay themselves first. They're always number one. You do have to pay yourself first, then pay the people who the advertisers and all that stuff, and whoever else YouTube and Google are holding hands with. So I think it's invisible, intentional monkey ranches to help slow out the payout. Because once upon a time, YouTube allowed you guys to get paid when you wanted to. Weekly, daily, monthly, bi-weekly. Now it's it was every 2 weeks. Now it's turned to monthly. I would hear you guys complain about it. It made me sad, to hear how you guys had to adapt with the changes. For the YouTubers who decided to be full-time content creators based off the strength of how things were working at that time more fluidly for you guys to actually take the plunge and leap of faith and quit your job and go all in as a YouTube creator, it made me sad, even for the successful ones, to even hear them say that they have to shift some things around because they are now, YouTube is changing things where now they're taking 40-45% of you guys' pay now, plus only paying you once a month. So that means you have to really focus on your expenditures, and you still can make it, but you'll have to schedule everything to be done on the first of the month. So a lot of things have changed as far as the consistency of that. But I think it's all in the name to slow down the flow of money coming out to you guys, so more money can be controlled on the back end, which is YouTube Corporation, so they can pay the loan sharks. In the figment of my imagination. But if you don't pay the big wigs, they're gonna be 6 feet under. So I think that's what these weird things are for. So engagement, likes, comments, and shares provide additional signals of viewer satisfaction. While not crucial as retention, these interactions can indicate a deeper connection. Well, we all want to have a deeper connection with the YouTube shorts if you will allow us to comment on folks' videos. I don't want to be commenting on other people's comments, because the comment I'm commenting under, I may not be agreeing with him or her. I want to specifically say what I liked about your short and point out things, and you may miss it. You, meaning the person I'm commenting on, may miss it. So I think they need to fix that too, because you don't see that kind of mess on TikTok. You go to TikTok and it'll just tell you it has reached its maximum comments. And that's different because you can understand so many people have already bombarded them with comments. And I'm talking about, like, if you're going on TikTok and commenting to celebrities, you don't see comments disabled all the time. You'll usually see basically comments have reached their maximum threshold. Okay, I get it. I'll do next video. That's totally different from what YouTube is offering over here. If you want engagement, you guys need to step up your housekeeping maintenance. Viewer personalization and metadata. Ooh, sounds like the Bigfoot of it all for me. The Bigfoot of it all. User watch history. The algorithm uses a viewer's history to tailor the shorts feed to their interest. If they watch a lot of videos on a certain topic, the algorithm will show them more shorts on that topic. That's true. Like if I'm looking at recipes, you're gonna see a lot of recipes. Especially like for pound cake. You're gonna see pound cake. Yes. Tarsus says some channels block comments at a point. It is frustrating. Yeah, because if you want engagement, why are you not allowing us to engage? I get it, on some videos you may not want engagement because it might be something serious, or it could be talking about the little ones. I get it. But majoritively speaking, you do want to comment. And then it forces me, speaking of example, to have to go down through your YouTube Shorts timeline and be like, well, can I comment on this? This isn't the video I wanted to see first. I wanted to comment on the video I wanted to comment on. Oh. So, yeah, why would you guys do that? It should be open. As simple as that, open for interpretation so we can comment and carry on. How you doing? Good morning from Brazil. Welcome in. The time over here is just 7:21 a.m. on a September 3rd, 2025. Thank you for coming in. I'm over here having a good time, learning and trying to really understand this YouTube stuff to the best of my ability. And in the process, hope I'm helping you guys along your way so you don't have to be struggling like I have been. Because it's not cool. It is not cool. Let's see here. Minimize, maximize. Where did it go? Where did my tab go, y'all? Thank you for the big old heart. Look how big that heart is. And it's got eyes on it. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I like using that emoji too. It's the cutest little thing. I have one more tab to open, guys. I want to make sure my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted, if you don't mind. Oh, wow. See, so I'm looking at the sun now. It's looking like dusk. This time yesterday, it was looking more like a twilight when the sun was coming up. Now it's looking more like dusk. Perhaps in another hour, the sun will be coming up and it'll be looking beautiful like the beach where it's got the pastel colors when the sun is rising. So definitely autumn is around the corner. Your harvest season is on the way. Because the sun isn't shining up in the morning like it used to. Oh, but that's okay. I really enjoy the harvest season. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, let me keep moving forward here. Viewer personalization and metadata. We're about to read about metadata. Tarsi said, I gave up on YouTube. I wanted to live stream my comedy and music. You tried. Would you be interested in trying again, but on TikTok? If only for your personal glory, to keep reminding yourself how cool you are. Perhaps on another platform. But yeah, it helps to sharpen up, keep you in your creative bag. Yeah, so keep going. You know, but definitely if that's what you want to do, perhaps find another alternative. So in the name of creativity, in the name first of all of being true to yourself and expressing your artistic endeavors. Another reason why I like YouTube is because when I graduated from high school, I was like, how else am I going to be able to creatively express myself now that we don't have classes and stuff like that anymore? YouTube gave me a creative outlet so I can still share my art with the world, my expressions with the world, and the books and stuff I've written with the world. And I say that lightly because it's self-published and I gotta go and refix all those things too, but I didn't want to do myself a disservice and just stay quiet. It's like a until further notice thing. This is my outlet so I can share with the world and do myself a service and keep myself sharp. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing? Good morning to you, Art Ajero. Thank you for coming in. Wow, Siberia, welcome in. Thank you, Tarsis. Your YouTube is awesome. Thank you so much. We've got under the category of I want to please know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube Shorts. We have, where is it? Where's the metadata? There it is. Viewer personalization and metadata. User watch history. The algorithm uses a viewer's history to tailor the shorts feed to their interest. If they watch a lot of videos on a certain topic, the algorithm will show them more shorts on that topic. Relevance to niche and trends. The algorithm considers whether a short is relevant to a user's interest or to a trending topic. Incorporating popular hashtags, sounds, and challenges can improve discoverability. Metadata and SEO. Accurate and descriptive titles, hashtags, and descriptions help the algorithm categorize your content correctly and match it with interesting viewers. So right here, niche and trends, I don't really necessarily fit into one niche or category. So I know for sure when I first started YouTube, I was strongly advised that having a variety channel was going to tank my probability of being successful on here. But I didn't want to get shoved in the box and just be a one-trick pony because I'm multi-talented. So I made the decision at the beginning of YouTube to go against the herd, knowing that by strong consultation that it was going to be an uphill climb, because I don't have just one niche to just talk about all day. But even still, during the evolution of YouTubing, it still seemed like there should have been some type of wiggle room to get me up there higher. But as I can say, speeding the camera forward, this year, 2025, and with the help of Hercules, Hercules was my shot in the arm to really keep me moving forward, to really want to press on the gas to get to my goal higher. So here I am pressing on the gas, holding on. If I held on this long, I might as well just keep on holding on till I cross the line. So I'm here, refusing to be stuffed in a box of just talking about one thing all day. And the prize is creative freedom. The backhand is broke. Like they say, artists eat their artwork. Well, I better get to making a lot more artwork because I gotta eat, right? Moving forward. Siberia, I'm not sure. I don't want to say no because the world is a beautiful place. I can say that much for sure. You are multi-talented. I agree. Yeah! Hercules is hilarious. I'm very thankful for Hercules. It gave me the boost to keep going. I was already keeping going, but you know, you wake up one day and you see that you've gotten more views than you ever expected. It's like, wow, it's happening. And because of you guys who are coming in here, honestly, it means a lot. We are at relevance and niche trends, and the last bullet point in reference to know more about the complex algorithm of YouTube Shorts under the subcategory of key ranking factors for YouTube Shorts. I am reading the viewer personalization and metadata. And the last bullet point is metadata and SEO. Accurate and descriptive titles, hashtags, and descriptions help the algorithm categorize your content correctly and match it with invested viewers. We've got content attributes, and it's the hook, quality, and consistency. I think it should be ranked consistency first, not last. But nonetheless, content attributes. Number one, the hook. The first few seconds are critical for capturing a viewer's attention and preventing them from swiping away. Quality. While polished production is not always necessary for success, high-resolution videos and clear audio are favored by the algorithm. algorithm, not the people. So are we pandering and catering to the algorithm, or are we catering to the people here? It's about the people, not what makes the algorithm happy. It's about what makes the people happy and entertained. Which is why Earth is a beautiful place, because there's more than just us here on this planet, if you know what I mean. There's room for everybody, and they're not sharing. Consistency. Regularly posting shorts sends a positive signal to the algorithm and keeps your channel top of mind with your audience. We've got tips for creating algorithm-friendly shorts. Now that sounds cute. Algorithm-friendly shorts. Maximize watch time. Wait a minute. If it's shorts, why would you... Maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but if it's shorts, why would you want to maximize watch time? Does it mean maximize watch time for your fellow viewers, or maximize watch time by lengthening the shorts time frame? Like how they have shorts now can be 3 minutes or less? We're about to find out. Maximize watch time. Create a strong hook. I read that part already. Where am I? Tips for creating algorithm-friendly shorts. According to AI Overview, maximize watch time. Create a strong hook for the first 3 seconds and keep your content fast-paced to encourage viewers to watch the entire video. Now, if you're not a naturally fast-paced person or easygoing, you can try it if you want to, but it's already intentionally forcing you into a box that you may not be comfortable with. It may be good for a short time, but you're going to have to keep keeping that up. So it's encouraging you to run like a racehorse, and run like a racehorse to the very end. And once you get the prize, keep running like a racehorse. Is that the trail you want to blaze? Even if you're young, yes, you can do it, but when you become 20, 23, and you start to grow up and see things a little more clearly, and you started in running at the fast pace that the algorithm encouraged you to be on, and you want to slow down a little bit, have you set breakers in place to softly introduce your audience to you changing? Because you cannot change just suddenly on there, because you hooked them with that. That's the scary part of it all. It's a dance of whether or not you want to be yourself, which is why I really encourage you guys to become a social media person, because it's a deep look in the mirror, because it's telling you to maximize watch time, create a strong short hook in the first 3 seconds, and keep your content fast-paced to encourage viewers to watch the entire video. They're forcing you out of your comfort zone and natural ability already, such as life. Are you ready for that? Or are you ready to get in your car and prepare for a nice long ride, knowing that you're still going to get to the end, but you won't be burned out or losing good friends along the way, if you know what I mean? Stay in your niche. Consistently creating content around a specific topic helps the algorithm correctly categorize your shorts and push them to the right audience. There's nothing wrong with having a niche. That's perfectly fine. That's a part of who you are. My little sister, she's not little anymore. She's like in her 30s now. But I told her she will be great for YouTube because she has one niche. I'm like, girl, you'll probably make it faster than I will. I tell many people that, and I'm telling you guys, you'll probably make it to the threshold faster than myself. Because if you have just one topic to talk about, like the computer said, it will be easier to categorize you and lift you up. As long as you're consistent, that's the thing. So please keep that in mind. Stay in your niche. Consistently creating content around a specific topic helps the algorithm correctly categorize your shorts and push them to the right audience. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Let me put that down here. There we go. And put some ladybugs in the chat. I have here, it says use SEO and hashtags. Optimize your metadata with relevant keywords and hashtags to help the algorithm and users find your content. Now that's another question for me personally that I will highlight and ask, because I hear the word metadata all the time, but to have an actual definition of it would help. So what is metadata? Let me find my place again. Stay in niche, and it says METADATA. So it says use SEO and hashtags. Optimize your metadata with relevant keywords and hashtags to help the algorithm and users find your content. I really want you guys to win and be successful on here. If this is what you want to do, especially you high school kids, you know, the ones who just graduated last year and the ones entering senior year, if you want to be a YouTube content creator for a living, here's some great information here, and listen to some of the golden jewels I'm giving so you can go on and get there. Let's see here. We have analyze your performance. Use YouTube analytics to see which of your shorts are performing best and identify where viewers are dropping off. Use this data to refine your content strategy. And lastly, focus on quality, not just quantity. Instead of rushing to post many low-quality shorts, create high-quality, engaging videos that are more likely to perform well. And that advice can be taken on all types of videos you make. The hamburger ones, which is horizontal, vertical, or shorts in general. That last key point can be used for all things, which says focus on quality, not quantity. And focusing on quality, not quantity, is very emphasized, because when you go to your YouTube studio, go to monetization, one of the requirements to be monetized is to have 500 subscribers, a minimum, guys. Just 3 video uploads in the year. Now, if that's not saying something, it goes right in hand with his focus on quality, not just quantity. So there's a pressure valve right there. You have all year to make 3 videos. That's all they're asking for, is the bare minimum of 3 videos, guys. 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours. So if you made 3 videos out of the year and focused on simply promoting those, sharing those, talking specifically about those 3 main videos, that could be your point of consistency right there. Perhaps it could be 3 videos of 3 different topics, but nonetheless, you'll be consistently for a year talking about 3 different topics, and before you know it, you'll begin to build an audience, because the algorithm will see a pattern of repetition. So having said that, I'll read this one thing one last time. Focus on quality, not just quantity. Instead of rushing to post many low quality shorts or videos in general, create high quality, engaging videos that are more likely to perform well. Once again, the minimum is just 3 videos. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tarsus, for the ladybugs. I'm going to take a small pause for myself to breathe and let all that information I read kind of sink down and rest into me. I'm not ready to go off of the live stream yet, but I think I deserve a pause. I've been going at this for almost 3 hours, and I'm thinking, what did I learn from this video today, personally? What is my takeaway from this video that I can say I've learned something from. I've understand it. So much information. You guys, I tell you, if it wasn't for AI overview, I wouldn't be catching up on a lot of stuff that I want to learn. Because it seems like it's intentionally designed for you to not understand the answers that you're looking for. They use all these legalities and jargon to confuse you. So you have to do more research to break down the simplest things. It should be as simple as making a hamburger. Then once you learn how to make a hamburger, then you can use your creativity to make that hamburger be a triple decker, lettuce, tomatoes, heavy on the mayo, onions, or what have you. That's how life should be. It should be just as simple and as basic as that. But as I go through the YouTube Bible and backstroke through their submersive gray area of jargon, I am saddened. Because that's life. But what did we say about that's life? Don't hang your hat on that. Push past the fact that that's just life. Break through the barrier of that thought process, because that's lazy-minded thinking. Yes, that's life, but what are you going to do about it? So you can see another view. I know what I'm doing is getting my behind on here on Wednesdays, trying to figure it out for myself on live stream with all my cool peeps, getting to some type of answer with a higher hope that you guys don't have to go in circles and accidentally lose channels and get copyright stricken, or however you say it, in the name of wanting to be a content creator. So I just read, I want to please know more about the complex algorithm for YouTube Shorts, and that was a handful. Ooh, excuse me. Even at work, they give you handbooks to go by. Nowadays, they give you digital ones. I don't want a digital handbook. I want it to be printed out so I can highlight and see and read it, an actual tangible book. And then quarterly, upon request, like let's say this, and then quarterly, let me stick to the first thought process. When you get updates, provide us with a spreadsheet or 1 to 3 sheet printout of the changes as we go. It's as simple as that. Don't tell me you guys want to spend money wasting paper, because I'm quite sure I don't want to spend money on cut trees and waste paper budget has gone just to the expansion of your lunch menu. So make that make sense. I wonder where corporate has allotted their money to now in the name of saving paper and trees. I wonder where that paper money, the money has gone to, the budget has gone to for saving paper. Petty cash, perhaps. You might as well just pass out the prints, or it should be available upon request. If it was accessible for YouTube for a small fee, you know, a printed YouTube Bible that we could have upon request by way of print, that will also be nice. Because it should be in order. Heck, even the Bible is printed out, so you can just sit down there and try to figure that out at your leisure. As confusing as that can be, you can pick up a physical copy of that and sit down and pick it apart. I think YouTube should do the same. So I read that on there. I'm wondering if I want to read some more on here. That's definitely for sure. And it seemed like the YouTube creator crusher machine. Yes, the crusher machine, or the YouTube bulldozer. The YouTube bulldozer has really ramped up his tanks. So steadfast, my friends. Steadfast and at the ready, and continue to, in the name of continuing to be yourselves. If you do not want to be on YouTube anymore, I recommend that you don't deactivate your account, but definitely download all the work that you poured into it to have it on the backup. Don't close your account. Don't delete anything. If anything, put it on unlisted, because these are things you will want to share with your family and friends. Those are golden eggs that you want to share with your family and friends and stuff and people in the future. So if you want them to get to know you, you'll have video archives of your past, where you started from and to where you are right now. That's another golden egg too. That's another thing that's not emphasized on here, but the back end golden nugget. It's not just the monetization, it's the golden memories that you get to record, at least for myself, to share with my family and future kids, God willing. They're like, look, this is what mom was doing like 30 years ago. So you can get information to see how I operated, to see if you see tendencies in you that you like about you can see tendencies in me that you like about yourself and stuff like that. I'm so glad you did. I was really hoping you saved your stuff. Yeah, that's the memory bank. And keeping copies of it and keeping it stored in a cool, dry place and having it up into the cloud. That's your treasure right there too. You went to fin school? See, you are doing something. That's very good. See, you do have a body of work, and you can find clever ways to share it. I'm so happy for you. Creativity is key to keep this world running. They'll need us before it's too long, and before it's too long, it will be technically when it's too late. It's up to you to decide if you want to lend a helping hand to a dying world that could have not died in the first place. It's on you to save yourself and save your loved ones and those you can, but I encourage you not to bend over backwards to save the world like that, because they're just going to run you over once you help them. Let me see here. But in the meantime, in between time, as I look at these tabs, do yourself a solid. Don't sell yourself short and not create. Y'all, Bluey done went off on Disney Channel. Mom, Dad, bingo! I remember. Bluey, yeah! As I go to my handy dandy clipboard, there was a question that I wrote down that I do want to know something about, and that is, what is metadata? Bam! I remember. Last question. For the day before I wrap this up, unless I get a notion on my shoulder to say something else, I'm gonna type in and ask the algorithm. I'm gonna ask AI overview, what is metadata? I want a deeper explanation. What? Oh, let me see here. What is mega? How do I spell that? Meta. M-E-T-A. M-E-T-A-D-A-T-A. I think I spelled that wrong. I need to. It's M-E-T-A. That's how it was spelled. There. It's spelled correctly. It just looks like a funny word. It's a new word that's been, entered into our, dictionary, metadata. It's like that word looks funny. As a short art filmmaker, you're the most fun, interesting YouTuber I have seen in about 10 years. Keep with the creativity. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's a strong fight and a heavy cross to bear. Because it can be like, man, like, gosh. But in life, not everything comes easy. So, thank you so much. It can be a heavy cross to bear sometimes. But I won't give it up. Because that means I will be choosing to die to myself in a bad way. What is metadata? Metadata is a data about data. Oh, come on. AI summary overview in YouTube app feature. I am talking about metadata. And what is metadata? And it says here, metadata is data about data. Seriously? I hope you tell us a little bit more than that. Hey, me too, child, because that is not getting me nowhere. I came to look online to get the definition of metadata, and it's just going to tell me it's data about data. Well, what's data? I don't know. I know. Metadata is data about data. Maybe it's data from the Star Trek. That could be it. Yeah, maybe it's that. Don't go too far off, LA. Metadata is data about data. Structured information that describes, explains, and provide context for other data. Oh, ring around the rosy. Rather than being a part of the data itself, it gives you essential details for finding, organizing and managing information resources. What in the world did I just read? I didn't want to get even more confused. I took a small break to power down and unwind from all the stuff I was researching these past 3 hours, basically. Okay, let's say 2.5, because I didn't start diving into the subject until 30 minutes into the live stream. So these 2.5 hours, y'all, I had to power down and let all that information I just read and I tried to decipher and filter out. And now you mean to tell me I'm about to get back into another tizzy of a world? Dizzy World, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dizzy World. For those of you who are sick and tired, shout outs to Sinbad the comedian. Sick and tired. For those of you who are sick and tired of going to Disneyland and Disney World, I introduce to you the darker side of both. Dizzy World, where all your dreams will and can come true for half the price. More of the lice and deep fried fatty foods, you can go to Dizzy World. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go there, Mama. It's monsters in there. I went in the parking lot. Metadata is data about data. Structured information that describes, explains, and provides content for other data. Rather than being part of the data itself, it gives you essential details for finding, organizing, and managing information resources. I'm going to try my best to hold on and not get unglued again. Types of metadata. There's descriptive, structural, and administrative. Okay, so we have 3 tiers of data, y'all. Metadata is organized into different types. Let me say that. Based on its function. Descriptive metadata provides basic information about a resource for identification and discovery. Example, the title, author, and publication date of a book. Structural describes the organization of a resource and how its different parts are related to each other. Example, in a book, the table of contents and chapter organization are structural metadata. Number 3, administrative includes information to help manage a resource such as creation date, file type, and access permission. This category also includes preservation and rights management detail. Example, a file's creation date, last modification date, and size. So basically, I like you that. Thank you, AI Overview. I like that in order to mesh both worlds together, unlike how YouTube and most people do nowadays when trying to explain stuff to us from corporate. AI Overview mesh both worlds together by describing its structure of metadata modern day into the form of book writing, structuring a book, because in all originality of it all, structuring the book and note taking was and is that. Like the Dewey Decimal System when you're at a library, or a card catalog of it all, is basically metadata before we gave it a name, or before the word became, let's say, mainstream. So that's that. So I really appreciate and I'm enjoying the breakdowns of metadata. So metadata is organized into different types based on this function. Thank you guys for coming in. Good morning to y'all. Learning something cool in the background that can benefit you or the world around you. We're beyond the 21st century. I think we're in the 32nd century. That's what it seems like today, right now. But nonetheless, metadata is divided into 3 portions: descriptive, structural, and administrative. Metadata examples in daily life. It's even going to give me some examples so I can share with y'all. Perhaps we can mesh this together so when we walk out of here today, we can walk out with a newfound, unintimidated example and viewpoint on metadata. Because when I first looked at the word metadata, it seemed scary and intimidating and monstrous. Metadata, ooh, scary. You're not supposed to fear it. No, but I'm timid about it. So this is metadata examples in life, despite how big and scary the word sounds. Metadata is embedded in almost every digital item you encounter, and probably in some of you guys if you have microchips in your arm. Metadata is embedded in almost every digital item you encounter. Digital photos, computer files, web pages, audio files. Digital photos. A digital image file can contain metadata including the camera model, exposure setting, date and time the photo was taken, and even GPS coordinates of the location. Yes. Computer files. When you view the properties of a file on your computer, you are looking at its metadata, such as the file size, creation date, and file type. Web changes. Search engine use metadata HTML headers like title, tags, and descriptions to understand and rank web pages for search results. And lastly, guys, audio files. Music files can have tags containing metadata like the artist, album, and genre. I needed to read that. It was not only for myself, but for someone who will be listening to this, to get the information right and get it down to share with your family and friends. I will leave it on that because metadata is a whole new world. Y'all remember Knowing Orange when Knowing Orange sang that? A whole new world. Where is Knowing Orange? Now that's a good question. How you doing? Welcome in and good morning to you too. Thank you for coming in. Metadata is an existential hurdy spinning That sounds like a song. What is metadata? So I have that question, and my next question is, where is there? I personally think I've done enough for today in reference to that. As you can see, even trying my best to navigate and stay as structured as possible on one subject, it can easily veer off into something else. And how it can easily veer off into something else is, for me, for example, if I don't know the meaning of a word that they're using in the explanation of what I'm trying to get, I had to then venture off and get the meaning and break it down, but then go back to it. But that's how you study. I hope you guys have learned something from here. I know you guys have been a light for me, so I know I've been a light for you as far as motivation, inspiration, getting to know you, you guys getting to know me, actually having a good time, and me actually feeling like I'm contributing something positive to this thing called life. Shouts out to Prince. I'm not wasting my time, and I am being of good service to planet Earth. Let me see here. It seems like something good is coming around the turnpike. I can feel it, and I feel a little emotional about it. I don't know what that good thing is, but I know one thing for certain. I wanted to cover the topic of metadata because I believe it's going to help someone. Let me look through here. I'm so happy to know that Tarsus did not get rid of all of his body of work, his hard copies of all his work. Social media is a fun place if you keep reminding yourself to have those the framework into your mind that YouTube is a rat race such as life if you want it to be. They encourage you to run fast, play hard, and run yourself down till you have nothing left to give. You don't want to live like that. You have to make a decision how you want to show up in the world, even on YouTube, because whatever gets them in or the hook is how you're going to be expected to stay. So my advice when you're on YouTube is to really think about where you are in life, what type of content you want to share right now that's comfortable, that's not making you feel forced into an uncomfortable spot where you're doubting a lot of the times whether or not you should do it for the name of financial gain. It's a great reality check, and it's the best mirror out there. Social media is the best mirror than the actual mirror nowadays. So it's a vulnerable spot because I'm out here talking to you guys, and there's going to be flaws. There are going to be days where I mess up. I'm going to be making mistakes behind the scenes, and I'll probably slip up live on this camera, but it's the best mirror that we have. And you have people who, if people actually care, you actually have accountability if you care about that. You have more accountability over here if you come on to social media. Helps keep you personally, your checks in checked and your balances in balances. But it takes courage to do it too. I'm not saying you guys are cowards, but just be advised it takes strength to come on social media if you're taking it for what it is, because it's going to show you who you are, your ugly sides or not. You're going to have trolls who come over here who are going to start dredging in your past. So be ready for it and own up to it. It's a good place. If you can apply these adaptations to how I'm talking about social media in general and apply it to your life, you'll be walking in a world of a great vision. It'll be dope like Google Lens, if that makes any sense. Look at you, Megan. Yeah, so I'm laughing. I have a video now. I can get it to. Look at all those numbers. That's a lot of zeros. 1, 2, 3. That's 100,000. Yeah, hey, that's what you want. That's what you're gonna get. I don't want that many. So everybody is different. I'm good at 5K. Everything else is just it's a blessing. I'm good at 5K subscribers. Everyone else coming in is just a blessing. Tarsus said, I learned a lot but have more questions than answers. Me too. I still have more questions. But I can't say I'm getting somewhere. You're doing great. So yeah, I'll hop on there. I'm gonna make my coffee and stuff first so I can watch your vid while I drink my coffee. So hang on, okay? Now, let me go over here so I can... Hang on, Megan. I have to put a reminder on here for myself. If the computer allow me. My computer's been acting funny. Just a second, okay? So I don't forget, I'm clicking on your name. I'm going to channel to open up a tab so it can be preset. I try my best to put in preventable things so I don't forget stuff. So I'm waiting for the page to load. So when I finish, all I see is your page, so I can remind myself to check out your new video. See? Progress. You didn't have that when you first got on here and we're chatting. Now summer vacation is over and you did it. Keep going. Y'all have any more questions or anything before I get out of here for today? I will be on tomorrow morning. It will be on Random Thursdays. I'll be talking about anything. It could be a serious topic day, or it could be another fun video. It's all about what I feel led to talk about. But it's Random Thursdays, so I'm being regular clothes, and I'm gonna have a good time yapping and carrying on. So I have that on there. I'm very happy about that. Let me open it up in a new window so I don't accidentally close it out, you know, being as mindful as possible. Okay, there. That's it. All right, so I'm waiting. What a wonderful world. Any questions or anything before I head out? What did I learn today? Ooh, closing remarks. Oh, let me put some closing remarks in here. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me push pause. Closing remarks. I'm looking for my computer emoji, guys. Yee, don't push that button. Girl. A reference to myself, computer. COMPUTER. There's my computer emoji. Closing remarks. CLOSING remarks. I learned that this YouTube walk can be hard, and it turns into a journey. Please be patient. It might cool peeps and because it is fun. And let me type in because it is really fun. Now I want to put some flowers in here to express myself before I close. Really fun. There. Boy, I gotta let me see. Hang on, computer. My computer's fighting back with me. Don't fight against me, computer. We're working together. We're working together. Here. I thought we were. Ooh, look at that bee. Okay, I did it. So, let me read it. Let me proofread it first before I push enter and send it you guys' way. Closing remarks. I learned that she's typing. Her, and it turns into a journey. There, I like that. I'm gonna copy that, and there, that's my closing remarks right there. I'm gonna get this pasted onto my page really quickly. I like that. So closing remarks says, I learned that this YouTube walk can be hard and it turns into a journey. Please be patient with it, my cool. It says peas. It's supposed to be peeps and creators because it's really fun. I said peas instead of peeps. Where's my laughing emoji? Thank you guys for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Let me fix that. I said peas instead of peeps. Yes, my cool peas. Peas in the pod. This hair is, I don't like that. Stop. Stay back there. There. I said peas instead of peeps. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Until then, keep having a good day. And I learned a lot and had fun. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Tarsus. Bye.